When it comes to dealing with narcissistic individuals, nothing is off limits to their manipulation. Everything is to be used for the narcissist's advantage so that they can get their needs met in any given situation. Special occasions are not off limits. Narcissistic individuals will go out to ruin anything where they're not being the centre of attention. When it comes to narcissistic people, they tend to be highly exploitative. They're very envious of other people. They lack empathy for other people. They feel entitled to have their needs met. They're arrogant enough to believe that they are always in the right. They believe that they are special. And this is their personality. This is where they are coming from, their thought process. Therefore, they follow very similar patterns of behaviour in order to get their needs met. And these patterns are the love bombing, the devaluation, the discard, the replacement, finding a new supply, the provoking a reaction so that they can smear your name to the Hoover. And they will cycle around these things during special occasions. There is no better time for a narcissist to love bomb somebody than a special occasion. It's easier for them to take somebody on an extravagant trip or to buy those excessive gifts around a special occasion. After all, it's a special occasion. They will also use them to devalue who you are as a person, to make you feel like you're not worthy of celebrating something. They will use a special occasion to discard you. There's very cruel times to discard people. So a narcissistic individual will discard you when it's no longer about them. It's easy for them to love bomb and find somebody to replace you with. It's easy to provoke a reaction from you, to walk out on you, to turn up late, to gain that reaction to use against you. And they will also use a special occasion to hoover you back in. When they send you that random happy birthday message, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or when they send you the reminiscing messages of remember when we did this, to get you back into the relationship with them. They will use special occasions in order to brag and to boast and buy those excessive gifts and show them off to anybody and everybody that they can. They will use special occasions to triangulate people, to play people off against each other. They might treat one child more fairly than another child and then scapegoat the child that they're treating horribly on the special occasion. They will use a special occasion to create that tension, to create that conflict between people. They will use a special occasion to force silence on you, to stonewall you, to refuse to communicate with you, where they're looking again to devalue you, especially when things aren't going their way. They will use a special occasion in order to provoke an argument, to find a way to blame you for the argument so that they can get out of doing whatever it is that they'd already agreed to do, while blaming you, while claiming that they can't communicate with you, that you're the one that's overreacting, that you're the one that causes all the problems. They will pick up on any slight little boundary, and we can all feel guilty about our boundaries, as boundaries are individual and they're not the same, and we can look to other people to think, oh, do they behave like that? No, maybe I am a little bit wrong. So you can tell a narcissistic person something that bothers you, and they will go all out on the morning of a special occasion to use that bothers you to frustrate you all the more, and then accuse you of overreacting to the situation. And when you are in a place of frustration, it leads to that place of anger and resentment, which leads you to reacting negatively towards them, and then they can use it against you to claim that you're the one with the problem. And they will go all out then to claim this, see, this is why I don't want to go anywhere with you. They will get you into such a state that you look like you're the problem to all those around you. When you turn up, because they've got you into that state, they feel smug. That gives them that happy feeling. So they walk in like the life and the soul of the party, and because you're still full of frustration and anger and resentment, you're not at your best. Then they will plough you with alcohol and tell everyone that you're the alcoholic one and that they're trying to cheer you up. They will go all out to get you a gift that they want. And then when you're puzzled, confused, a bit like, oh, right, they will claim that, well, they thought it'd be nice to spend time with you. So if you are with somebody who likes going to the theatre and you like going to sporting events, when it's the other person's birthday, you're more likely going to buy them a theatre ticket and go and sit through what they want to watch and put a happy face on. Just like when it's your birthday, they buy you a ticket to a sporting event and they go and sit through and put a happy face on. That little give and take there. With a narcissistic individual, they don't want to do what they don't want to do. So if they're into sporting events, they will get you a ticket for a sporting event. If they're into the theatre, they'll get you a ticket for the theatre, regardless of whether you are interested in it or not. And then when you're a little like, oh, thank you, you're grateful, but you're also a bit confused, but you think, that'll be nice. They then turn around and accuse you of the one who's been ungrateful, that they just wanted to spend more time with you. When if they wanted to spend more time with you, they'd get to know who you are as a person and do the thing that you'd like to do on your birthday as you would them. Because heaven forbid, if you were to get them something on their birthday, to go to a place that they're not interested but you are, they will claim that you don't know them at all. So you cannot win with narcissistic individuals. They will go all out to disappear on you, to worry you, to panic you, to stress you out so that you go chasing after them. They will turn up at an event late, or they will not show up at all in the hope that everybody rings them over and over and over again to find out whether everything's okay. And they'll claim that they just overlaid. And they just overlaid because they're not interested. It's not about them. If it's not about them, they require that excessive attention. They feel envious of other people gaining that attention, which is why they will go all out to ruin it for other people, including love bombing somebody new and discarding you to ruin it for you, and so that they can gain the attention that they believe that they're entitled to. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Any behaviours you noticed of a narcissistic individual around special occasions, please do add those into the comments for people reading through also. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you are looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, and a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. I shall link those into the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.